In color from Madison Square Garden in New York, RKO General Productions and Madison Square Garden presents Oscar Bonavena, South American champion, versus Joe Frazier of Philadelphia in a 10-round heavyweight bout. Hi everyone, I'm Don Dunphy at ringside at Madison Square Garden. We're looking forward to a slashing heavyweight battle tonight as Joe Frazier, who won the Olympic championship for the United States in 1964 at Tokyo, faces his biggest test in Oscar Bonavena, a hard-hitting champion from South America. Both fighters are in the ring at Madison Square Garden, and a surprisingly good crowd of more than 8,000 has turned out on the rainiest night we have had in many years. That's Joe Frazier, the Olympic champion, undefeated in 11 fights, who is going to operate in the corner to our left. And on the other side of the ring, Oscar Bonavena is just about in there now. Ringo, they call him, from South America. We're almost ready to go here at Madison Square Garden in the most important fight in the careers of both of these fine heavyweights. Joe Frazier from Philadelphia, undefeated in 11 fights. He has fought 11 times as a professional. He has won all 11 fights by knockouts. Only one of them, the knockout of Billy Daniels, went as far as 6 rounds. Oscar Bonavena from the Argentine, also a fine hitter. He has fought 23 times. He has won 21 of those bouts and lost only 2. One of them, a loss to Zorafoli, was a legitimate loss. The other, and this one, Ringo, as he calls himself, was disqualified. He has won 21 of his 23 bouts and has scored in those 21 victories 17 knockouts. This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds, and it figures to be a corker all the way.
Now here are the ring officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges, Nick Gamboli and Joe Epi. The timekeeper, Fred Abatello. Counting for the knockdowns at the bell, Johnny Colan. And the referee for the main event, Mark Kahn. 10 rounds. Introducing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he's wearing white trunks. He weighs 203, undefeated in 11 professional bouts, scoring all knockouts. The former Olympic heavyweight king, Joe Frazier. His opponent from Buenos Aires, Argentina. He's wearing black trunks. He weighs 205. Oscar Ringo Bonavena. Bonavena. 10 rounds. Another bout to follow.
Listen carefully, boys. Will you translate these instructions for Oscar? I want you to keep both hands free at all times when you're punching. Do not hold with one hand and hit with the other. Is that clear? Now, when I tell you to break, when I see you locked in a clinch, I'm going to tell you to break. I want both of you. Stop punching immediately and step back clean. Be careful of fouls, low blows, rapid punches. They may cost you the bout. Now, you're both clean boxers. Let's have a nice clean bout. Shake hands and good luck. Come out boxing at the bell.
The supplementary point system, if the rounds come out even on an official card. The young men are wearing 8-ounce gloves. The mandatory 8 count is in effect. If a man is floored, he must take an 8 count. If a man is floored 3 times in one round, the 3 knockdown rule goes into effect, and the fight is over. The bell for round 1, Frazier in the white trunks, Bonavena in black. Also, if a man is floored at or near the bell, the count will continue until he has risen or has been counted out, even though the bell may sound. Now, both men are powerful left hookers. Frazier probably has more boxing equipment. He's a good combination fighter with a good jab, a powerful left hook. But Bonavena is probably the stronger of the two and has fought the more experienced opponents. Bonavena a little bit the taller of the two, about a half inch over 6 feet. Frazier about a half inch under 6 feet. Bonavena doing a little more moving than we usually see, and throwing a good right hand that grazed the chin. Bout is scheduled for 10 rounds. Few expect it to go that far. Frazier scored high with a left hook and then also with a left hook that was low. But Bonavena was between him and the referee, and Mark Kahn didn't see it apparently. 1 minute to go in round one. Frazier in the white trunks has forced the action most of the way. Bonavena has countered well. Round is almost over. Round two at Madison Square Garden. Joe Frazier, the white trunks, Oscar Bonavena in black, Mark Kahn, the referee. Aggressiveness plays a part in New York scoring, and Frazier would seem to have an edge in the first round because he was forcing the action. As we told you earlier, both are powerful left hookers, especially to the body, but Bonavena seems to be using his right hand a little more tonight. At the end of the fight, we'll have an interview with the winner, and should there be a knockout, we'll have a replay of the knockout for you. Frazier was the only American to win a gold medal in the 1964 Olympic boxing championship. And Frazier is down. Seven. He's taken the mandatory 8 count. Frazier was down from a short right. We've got more than half the round to go. Frazier down again. He's got to take the mandatory 8 count. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more knockdown and Frazier will be out of it. Bonavena has a cut over the left eye. Bonavena is cut over the left eye. 1 minute to go in the round. Frazier comes back with a good left hook. Frazier has to stay on his feet for about 48 seconds. About 25 seconds to go in the round. 15 seconds to go in the round. Round almost over. Round 3 at Madison Square Garden. Joe Frazier was close to being stopped in round 2. He was down twice, but he came back fighting near the end of the round and seemed all right in his corner. Frazier undefeated in 11 professional fights, all of them having been won by knockouts. Bonavena has won 21 out of 23. Bonavena the black trunks and Frazier the white trunks. Now Frazier scoring with good jabs. Two minutes left to go in round 3. Now Frazier is coming back and scoring well to the head and the body. Half the round is over. Frazier has found the way to roll with some of those left hooks of Bonavena's. Bonavena on the inside is as strong as one of those famous Argentine bulls. About 10 seconds left to go in round 3. There's a long shot of the ring in Madison Square Garden, and we're looking in on the corner of Joe Frazier now, where he's being administered to by his trainer, Yancey Durham. Frazier, who used to play football, was the only American boxer to win a gold medal in the 1964 Olympics at Tokyo, and he did it with a broken left thumb. He broke it in the semifinals, told no one about it, and then beat Hans Huber of Germany in the finals. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, trainer Sid Martin is working on the slightly cut left eye of Oscar Bonavena. The cut was a light one just above the eye, but of course it could get aggravated through the fight.